me help you with your vision, they losing their sight here. Time to send the world a message they might hear. Like Meek Mills, I'm making it quite clear. I'm chasing my dreams and fighting my nightmares. I'm going real hard, I'm talking words you understand, I'm talking real bars. I'm going everywhere, you know I'm talking real far. Yeah, it's time to raise a toast to this thing that I love the most. As I go from coast to coast, I'm talking north side, I'm talking south side, I'm talking east side, I'm talking west side. I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, it's time to let you know how I spit it when I flow. When I go and light a fuse and I set to let it blow. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide. Yeah, time to check my status and the GOAT is what it be. And you know I'm over 30, so my level is a G. And I may be from the hood, but I'm way beyond these streets. And my pockets hate a diet, so they always down to eat. Even though they screaming fame, and it's always spelling me. And I'll never hang it up till my mission is complete. And I'm looking at you haters, I suggest you take a seat. Cause it's all fun and games to a killer show his teeth. This is for them cats that be screaming homies. Claiming that you're real, but we know you're phony. Now I'm chilling with my sons, they my one and only. Like the Turner brothers, yeah, we screaming lions only. Step into this den, I welcome all who will dare. Never met a David, tell me whom shall I fear? Gotta rep the nation, black and gold is what I wear. If you look to your left, to your right, I'm everywhere. I'm talking worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, I'm going worldwide, yeah.
Gabrielle Maddich, the CCAC director of the dual enrollment program here for this event here today. I'm your commentator, Dion Hill, and right beside me right here is my brothers in arms here. Come on over.
Yes, once again, thank you people, and we appreciate everything you do and watch us, and we appreciate being your commentators, and we welcome you here, and always is Roxamore Sports Network. We love y'all, and we appreciate y'all. Thank you.
And also, we're going to start it off here from our founder, Mr. Leon Roxamore. For him, he's going to say some words for you here and have a video presentation here to show you guys here. And let's give it up for Miss Gabrielle Maddich.
How is everybody? Good? Good. Thanks for having me tonight. So my name's Gabby. I'm the director of dual enrollment here at CCAC. I was loving all the Woodland Hills shots there at the Wolverina. Who are my Woodland Hills folks? Okay, all right. I'm an alumni, long time ago. So Woody High for life. Miss Kuzi's still there? It's my girl, right? They still serve Dunkers on Wednesdays? Are you serious? We used to leave French class early on Wednesdays to be first in line for Italian Dunkers. Okay, just saying. All right, I digress. So my role here at CCAC is I'm in charge of the dual enrollment program. So I wear many different hats, but my main role is to work with high school students who want to take college classes while enrolled in high school. So I graduated Woodland Hills in 2006. Don't do that math because you will figure out my age. When I was at Woodland Hills, I had no idea what I wanted to do when I went to college. I know I wanted to go to college. I wasn't good with my hands, right? I didn't want to be a chef. I didn't want to be a carpenter. I knew I wanted to go to college, but I didn't know for what, right? So I looked at a couple of different options. Dual enrollment, I didn't know about dual enrollment when I was in high school. It's an excellent option, and it's a great starting point for high school students. So what does everybody want to be when they grow up? Just shout it out. Physical therapist, I heard. Chef? Nurse? Therapist? Chemist? Okay, these are excellent answers. Amazing. Okay, so all of those answers all require some type of training, right? So let's use a therapist as an example. A therapist requires at least a bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year degree, right? In addition to that 4-year degree, that therapist needs a master's degree, which is a 2-year degree. So you need that 6 years of schooling. Physical therapist, kind of similar, depending on what college you go to. A chef. We have a culinary school. Who said chef? Okay, we have culinary here at CCAC. So all of those programs here, you could start at CCAC with dual enrollment, right? So you could start taking a culinary class as a high school student, get your feet wet. Our classes here at CCAC transfer to 4-year institutions. They transfer to other 2-year institutions. If a traditional 4-year college isn't in the cards for you, and it's not for everybody, you could take a trades course if you're good with your hands. If you want to take a plumbing course, you can. If you want to take a culinary class, we have HVAC. You guys know what HVAC is? Right? Heating and cooling. We have mechatronics, which is robotics. Many different types of courses. College is expensive. You guys know that, right? Who doesn't know that? When I say college, what's the first thing you think of? Money, right? Either costs money or it's going to have me make money. So one class at CCAC costs about $500. That's a 3-credit class. So when you go to college, an associate's degree, which is a 2-year degree, is about 60 credits. Okay, minimum 60 credits is a 2-year degree. So if you kind of do that math, right? One class is $500. Again, do that math. Math wasn't my major, by the way. I did not figure, I can't do that right now. So again, you take that one class at CCAC. Let's say you want to take an English composition class. 99% of 4-year colleges require an English composition class for their curriculum. If you want to take that same class down the road at a private institution, anybody want to guess that cost? You can shout it out. $2,000, excellent guess. $3,000, I feel like an auctioneer. Anybody have 4? We need like little paddles. $4,000, great guess. So it's the highest I found in our area is $3,300 for one class. That's one class. So that associate's degree is about 20 classes. A bachelor's degree is double that, right? A bachelor's degree is going to be about 40 classes. You guys can kind of put 2 and 2 together, right? Kind of put it all together. When you apply to that 4-year school, you will send them your CCAC transcript, and they will say, oh, okay, you took English Comp at CCAC. We see you got a good grade. We will take that class. We will transfer it over to our curriculum. You don't have to take it here. It's done. So it's a great option. Dual enrollment students have a higher chance of going to college, a higher chance of retaining and staying in college, and higher graduation rates. So many benefits. There are really 0 cons. The only con is that you have to pay for it. But I will say, many times I do have funding available by the state that I could help pay for it, not me, but the states. I get funding from the government to help pay for dual enrollment classes. This aid is specific just for dual enrollment. And really quickly, I don't want to take up too much time, we have a free program just for business students. It's business, accounting, and computer science, 100% free. They're all courses, college courses. If you take the course, you get paid. If you get an A, it's $200. If you get a B, it's $150. If you get a C, it's $100. Again, transferable to 4-year colleges, or you can get a certificate and enter the workforce, even as a high school graduate. You can walk at our graduation at Heinz Field. I refuse to call it Acrisure. At our graduation, which is usually before your graduation. I know Woodland Hills is June 6th. I have a son in the district, so I get all of the notices. So it's a really cool opportunity. I'm going to be at the table outside here where dinner was, where you registered. I would love to talk about dual enrollment opportunities, college opportunities, really any type of post-secondary opportunities. We can talk about Mr. Boone if you want, whatever you want. I'm here for it. Thank you for having me, and enjoy the night.
And once again, Gabrielle, we appreciate your knowledge and insight for the student athletes here. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you. And next up, we have a word from our founder, Leon Rocky, with a video presentation.
part? We're not doing that. Hey, all in my ear. No. How's everybody doing? All right, very good. You look good. Give it up for yourselves. You look good. All right, my name is Leon Roxamore. I'm the owner of Roxamore Sports. I'm its founder. Roxamore has been around since 2006. Believe it or not, Roxamore started out as a record company first, then became a film company, and then my son played at Obama. And he was not getting the kind of playing time or recognition that he was hoping and desiring for. He showed up every day to practice. He did everything he was asked to do, but he still never found his way onto the field. He said, "Dad, I don't want to do football anymore." I said, "I understand." He was defeated. He said, what if you help me train to compete like you did, martial arts and boxing?" I said, "I know a boxing coach, and I think I can help out with that as well." I said, "You go ahead and fight. I'll bring the lights, the camera, and action." So Roxamore Sports then had its birth from Roxamore Films. And now, some years later, we have done over 2,000 broadcasts. We now own the largest boxing arena in the city of Pittsburgh. We now service high school events, youth events, and now collegiate events. We just signed a deal with the My Niche TV network. Roxamore Sports was a part of HBO's Max special that was done on the school that were fraudulizing kids being in school and playing football. It's on HBO Max. It's a really, really deep documentary. We were a part of that documentary as well. Roxamore has grown, and pretty soon, I want to make this announcement, but I know I shouldn't. But Roxamore is going to be playing an extremely vital part in collegiate sports up and down the East Coast. And when I can make that announcement about the details of that, I will be extremely excited. What does this mean for you? The more Roxamore does with colleges and universities outside of the city, it builds more better opportunities for each and every single one of you. That was always the goal. Pittsburgh doesn't have an HBCU here. So I would like some Pittsburgh kids to receive HBCU scholarships. Does that make sense? We got to make a change there. So we have grown, and it's by the grace of God. I give God all the praise, honor, and glory first and foremost. I remain humble, and I cling on to his unchanging hand. I thought I was getting off on the second floor. He told me, "I'm not done with you yet. You're not getting off the elevator yet." So maybe the second floor was the 22nd floor. I have no idea. I'm still riding the elevator on its way up. And Roxamore continues to do so as well. What we're looking to do is not only showcase your talents, but to elevate your profiles so you can change your situation. Where does the motivation of all this come from? I am a Carrick High School graduate. Carrick High School does not perform well in city sports. All of us know this. I get it. That's all right. It's still my alumni. I still represent. But at Carrick, no coaches were checking for me. None. But out of everyone I played with, I was the only one to go to college. Not only did I go to Penn State, I was not recruited. I had to walk on. In order to walk on, I had to be first across the line and first to finish everything that was asked of me in order to make the team. And then lo and behold, not only did I play for 1 year, but I also played for 2 years in college. What does this mean? There's other kids just like me that are out there that just need their opportunity to show what they can do. At Roxamore, we want to be a pivotal part in that journey to help you be seen so you can show other colleges what you can do. And if you get your degree, maybe you can change your household and your situation as well. And I promise you, I was the first to get my degree in my household. I was second to get it in my family. And my mother's sister today, right now, proud as ever. Give it up for Miss Cynthia Mayhew right there. At Roxamore, we like to look at the stats, and we like to look at what's important. We see that kids are starting to make it to college, which is good. But college is just the very beginning. It is not the end. A lot of kids are now going into college. We're finding out that kids are not finishing college. They get into that first year, then they hit the transfer portal. They hit the transfer portal because they're not getting what they like. This is due to the cultivating that the coaches make with the kids. Oh, y'all, you should get everything you want. When you go to school, they're going to have a bag of Snickers and some apples waiting for you in your dorm room. No, that's not true. You might have to go to school and work for it just like everyone else did, just like your parents did. And for those parents who went to college, they know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been to college and you had to work for everything that you have right now, please let me see your hand. Yeah. So what I'm ultimately trying to say is that nothing's going to be given to you. But what we want to do is try to help you along the way. And if it takes a little push, another meeting, another conversation to get you there, we're just glad to be a part of it. That's it. So right now, we have some awards that we are going to do, and I'm looking forward to it, to giving away all these prestigious awards to each and every single one of these kids that are here. We have some scholarships, and most importantly, I want to be able to tell you guys that as my future Roxamore ambassadors, we will also be promoting the My Niche TV network, which is owned out of Oklahoma and is now a partner of Roxamore Sports. And I'm ever so proud to be a part of it. It's like a smaller version of BET, and it's growing very fast. There's literally a little over 5 million users of My Niche TV network, which is free. You can download it on your phones. You can download it on your TV and watch every broadcast we do with your babies anytime you want to. Roxamore exists on many platforms, and the My Niche platform is now the biggest one. So we are here to expand. We are here to grow. And we are here to keep doing our part to rectify the problem that exists in sports athletics. We want to impact the classroom. If the kid has the talent, but he doesn't have the attitude to learn, he'll never make it onto the court. He'll never make it onto the field. If we can show that kid that there is an opportunity for him, maybe that kid won't be getting himself into so much trouble. Maybe he won't be out here selling drugs. Maybe he won't be out here shooting guns. We want to impact the classroom so kids continue to do the right thing so teachers can teach. If teachers can teach, then students can learn. If students can learn, more kids can graduate. We just want to be a part of the motivation that helps kids get there. So this school year, we had for the first time, we tried to do an NIL. We had 2 kids that received this NIL award, scholarship award. It was our very first time, and I wanted to do it with kids that I was very familiar with, so forgive me, but I was a little biased. I went with kids that I was familiar with. And the 2 kids that we selected were extremely big leaders. They both had 4.0 GPAs, I believe. I think they got like over a 4.1. Who got over a 4.0? Which one is it? Somebody got 4.2 or something like that? Who was that? One of you? No? 4.0 students, straight A's, and they only juniors. They've been having 4.0s since they started high school, I believe. Is that a leader? I believe so. Do they do community work? Yes, they do. Do they have a big social media following? Yes, they do. And these 2 kids, I want to show you their story. We did an interview and photo shoot with these 2 kids, and then I'm going to have them come up here and say a few words to you. Faith, we can go ahead and get cams up first. Thank you kindly. No worries. Let me know when you...
It's Ken Walter, and you're watching Sports Here Live on Roxamore Sports Network. felt like I showed how much of a leader I am on and off the field, and it's just setting a good example for my name. And I have a 4.0 GPA right now, and I think my GPA is that high because I go to class on time, I stay in class and do my work, keep up with my assignments, and just preparing for tests. Just trying to stay ahead of the game. Once you fall behind, it's way harder to get back in front and try to be successful. So just stay in front of everything, all the work, all the preparation, it just makes it a lot easier. I would say my parents for sure. You know, they've been there for me since I was younger with playing sports and just in my life, setting good examples for me, showing me what to do, and you know, just taking me everywhere on AAU trips for basketball, taking me everywhere for 7-on-7 and football. You know, them just always there supporting me. It matters. Just so my whole family can watch me. Every Friday night, I got family from California to Florida to Virginia watching me play, and you know, getting texts after the game from them, knowing that they were able to watch me. It's a great feeling. I'm Cam Welter. You can always see me do my thing on Roxamore Sports Network.
I'm Scoot Smith, and you're watching live basketball here on the Roxamore Sports Network. I just like to be myself, you know. I always bring a lot of energy and positive vibes around, on and off the field. So I feel like just going out there and just showing people that you can be yourself. You don't have to, you know, try to fit in anywhere. Like even being a good student in class, you know, everybody could be talking, being a class clown. If you just be yourself and do your work, you know, bring positive vibes, bring joy around, you know, it helps everybody, you know, helps yourself, helps others around you. So that's just how I started off, just trying to be a leader around my community. For me, it kind of feels like since I was born, you know, football and basketball was my love, you know. First word was ball. My family it's been like all sports since I was born, you know. My family, my dad, my mom, my brothers, cousins, everybody did it. So it was like ever since I was able to walk, able to talk, able to actually do things, it's just been sports. And I just feel like, you know, growing into that just automatically just brings the love to it. And then when I start getting older, you know, I just start liking it and it just gained an attachment to it. So I just feel like, you know, it was kind of like put upon me. I have to love the sport, you know. You know, my parents, family, is like you can't thank them enough. Like everything they do for me. I can't even just say my parents because the support that my whole family brings is just unreal, and I just can't thank them enough. But I honestly want to give the most thanks to my parents because they went out their way to do things like unimaginable. You know, we might not have the money, they'll find a way to get me to where I need to be, to get me to places, get me out of town. And it's just like things like that you just can't thank them enough for. You just can't wait to pay them back one day. Life's all about opportunities, you know, and you don't get a lot of them. So I would just say, like, if you ever got the opportunity, if you do have the opportunity, you gotta take it, you know. Especially when you're around good people. It's nothing but good vibes around Roxamore. They've never done nothing bad to us. They always speak so highly of us on the broadcast. And it's just like it's a win-win, you know. You really don't get a loss from this. So I would definitely say, you know, take the chance, you know. Kind of can't get anything bad out of it. So, you know, I'm Scoot Smith, and you're watching live basketball here on the Roxamore Sports Network.
And let me tell you, superstars these kids are. So I want to introduce them one at a time, and we're going to take a picture with what they were awarded for this school year. They were both awarded $1,500 each for this school year. And it wasn't nothing but just reminding them to keep doing what they're doing and to stay out of trouble. And they've been doing just that. First, I want to introduce the all-around sports player. Both of them are. I'm going to start with the quarterback of Woodland Hills High School, Mr. Cam Welter. Everyone, please give it up, please.
Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Doing the speech?
Yes.
Good evening. How everybody doing today? First and foremost, I want to thank Roxamore Sports Network for having me here today and for providing me with this incredible NIL opportunity. It's truly an honor to be recognized by an organization that values not only athletic excellence, but also character, education, and leadership. This partnership has given me the chance to reflect on the values I strive to uphold both on and off the field. I firmly believe that success in athletics should go hand in hand with success in the classroom and service to the community. I have done monthly community service events such as reading books to elementary school kids, serving lunch to the veterans, and giving out toys to kids for a Christmas toy drive. This helped me understand what giving back to the community feels like and how it can greatly impact certain groups. Maintaining high academic standards is something I take pride in every single day. For me, being a student athlete means putting just as much effort into the classroom as I do on the field. I believe education is the key to long-term success no matter where sports may take me. I understand that sports can open doors, but education is what keeps them open. Leadership is another value I hold close, whether it's encouraging my teammates during practices, stepping up in the face of adversity, or leading by example in my daily actions. To me, leadership isn't about titles. It's about responsibility, humbleness, and making a positive impact. This opportunity with Roxamore inspires me to remain committed to these principles as I continue to grow as an athlete, a student, and a leader. I'm excited for what the future holds and grateful to have Roxamore as a partner on this journey. Thank you again for believing in me.
Good? Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Up next is a kid who I believe has another kid who has a really bright future ahead of him. He's talented in multiple sports. He has a huge following. Oh, Cam, I forgot to say, how many followers you got? A little over 3,000 followers. Give it up for that. And the kid continues to lead. So now I'm going to come and bring up the phenom, who is extremely talented. He is known everywhere. I've never seen a kid go to an away game and they starting to boo him once he's announced that he's playing because they upset that he's there. And he shows up and he shows out. I think it's like, wow. I want to bring up the one, the only, Scoop Smith. Yes, sir.
How y'all doing today? That's good. First off, I just want to say how grateful I am for this opportunity. You know, being a part of this NIL partnership isn't just about the money, although I appreciate it. You know? Although I appreciate it, but it's also about, you know, helping me grow as a person. It's teaching me responsibility, you know, just being a better man, growing in the classroom, you know, being a better person for my teammates, you know, and it's showing me the value of giving back and really helping me understand the impact we can have on, you know, other people's lives. Through this partnership, I've been able to do a lot of community service. You know, me and Cam, you know, we kind of do the same thing, so mine might sound a little bit like his, but we both read books to the kids at the elementary. I went to my mom's job and helped with the sports there. I also do my little own thing on Thanksgiving called Scoop of Blessings, where we give turkeys and things like that back to people that need it on Thanksgiving. And we also help veterans on Veterans Day. You know, gave back to them for all the stuff that they did for us. It's just been special to be out there in my community, connected with people and seeing firsthand how even the smallest things can make a big difference. It's moments like these that are really teaching me about leadership, commitment, and what it means to serve others. Growing up, I've always been a part of things that were bigger than me. You know, being a part of a team, being at school, or just in my community, everything isn't about you. You know, a lot of things are bigger than you. And this NIL partnership is just giving me another way to keep that going. It's more than just a deal. It's a chance for me to grow, to learn, and to give back in real ways that matter. It's an experience that's shaping me, helping me to understand the kind of man I want to be in life, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm super thankful for Roxamore Sports Network for believing in me, giving me the platform to represent myself and my community, It means a lot to me, and I look forward to continuing to be an impact in everybody's life.
All good? Thank you, sir. Oh, and Scoot, how many followers do you have? 25,000 followers. Yeah. He has an impact on the community. 25,000. All right, so up next, we are going to start doing the presentation of awards. We're going to start with the NIL signings of each kid who's receiving an NIL deal. Ms. Cheryl, how do we want to proceed with this? You want one at a time? You got the ones that are here? All right. Mr. James, will you come on up and announce who is going to be receiving theirs first and doing their signing?
And yes, and first up we have Lanija Tyler.
Congratulations, just hand it to me. Stop touching the checks, man. What you doing? You touching all these checks, man. I got you, man. I got you. Why I got past check out?
Give you something to do, bro. Something to do.
Hit you with this check. Hit you with this check. I'm sure. I should roll this check up and hit you top of your head with this check. Telling me I gotta work.
How you gonna hit me? And can our parents please come up, please?
She's got it. This check.
Say about with this. Give it to her. Drake, get out, Drake, get in front, you're on camera, get in front. Yeah, get out there, yeah.
All right, so the requirements for the NIL scholarship is going to be that they will have to do one community service event once a month. They will have to do social media posts on all social media platforms once a week. And they have to show up to all Roxamore publicized events that we host and hold, such as the All-Star Weekend, Junior Combine, etc. They're going to be ambassadors for the Roxamore Sports brand for them and for their school. Congratulations, Ms. Lanija Tyler. Congratulations. You introduce her. You know her nickname. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna do it?
All right. And up next, Emily, the Iceberg, Eisenberg. And will her dad please come up too? So I ain't looking too bad though.
No, but I already know how you feel.
Bro, I got stage. I just call it iceberg, man. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, dude, why you talking on high mics, man?
I'll take Pittsburgh.
Okay, cool. And for the next recipient, Dominique Ruiz. And will the parent of Dominique Ruiz please step forward?
So we have ambassadors in Steel Valley and McKee Sports.
And, and also to announce that we'll be having ambassadors for both Steel Valley and McKee Sports, and rather than Woodland Hills. Give him that check. Next up, Quentin Thompson. Just hand that to him. And Quentin Thompson is about to be the ambassador for the Clarendon School District. Next up, John Tier Sanders.
I almost messed it up, so I don't know. Good luck with that.
Next up, Quadir Sumter. Next up, Calvin Barksdale. Did I mess up the name? Next up, Jamon Beggs. Last one, Rashawn Hoff. And Rashawn is the first college kid to get this NIL deal from the Roxamore Sports Network. All right. Will Nasir Thomas and Taylor Kenny come up, please? And will Nasir Thomas' parents please come up here to help him out with the signing?
So Nasir and Taylor are receiving their NIL deals anyhow. They forgot the RSVP, so we don't have the pretty colorful check form, but we'll get them one. But we're still going to honor that invite and still allow them to sign their deals here today. So as Roxamore continues to make an investment into the community to make an impact, we went from 2 leaders to be representatives of Roxamore Sports and its brand to now adding an additional 14 more to that. So we have a total of 16 leaders representing the Roxamore Sports brand across multiple school districts. Give them an incentive to continue to behave and watch what happens. They just need to be reminded that there's good that comes from behaving and doing the right thing. That's all we're trying to do. Forever. Trying to suck in that gut. All right, so now we're making a little small remix change here. I feel really good about this, so I'm going to make an executive decision. I believe that part of receiving an NIL deal, scholarship, or what have you, you must show up. Would you agree? You can't receive something if you're not there to hold your hand open to receive it. So we had 2 book scholarships for kids that were seniors going to college, and those seniors are not here. So we had 2 scholarship awards that became a new thing this year, and they say sometimes you want to give your flowers to those while they're still here. So we have 2 new scholarships, and I'm going to tell a small story about each one of them. Daisy, go ahead and drag that picture over to MP1. Yes, please. This here is my mother, Cynthia Mayhew. We named this ongoing scholarship opportunity the Cynthia Mayhew Award from Roxamore Sports. This is a book scholarship for a college student. Since the 2 seniors that were supposed to be here to receive one of each, my senior that I just gave the NIL deal to, would you please stand? That's you. That's you. Yes, sir. I'd like for you to come on up here. We are now going to give him those scholarships, not one, but both of them. Miss Mayhew, would you come up and be a part of this picture? The reason why this award was named the Cynthia Mayhew Scholarship Award, I want you to understand what it means first. Cynthia Mayhew has been an educator with the Pittsburgh Public Schools for over 30 years. She's worked with autistic children and special needs kids. It is her passion. She's always been an advocate. She's a big community servant. And she is one of those individuals who will always go out of her way to make sure that you're okay. She has housed people and become not only a mother to many, but a mother figure to most as well. This is Miss Cynthia Mayhew. So the first portion of that scholarship is another additional $250 to be used towards books. Not Jordans, books. We like to say, if you're going to college and we're giving you a scholarship, the first book is on us. And that's what we like to do here at Roxamore Sports. So if you would kindly please give him that envelope, which has his scholarship money in it for his first day at school. Take a picture. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Take a picture. Go ahead. Good. All right. Stay there. Thank you. Everyone, please give it up for Ms. Mayhew for being an example for others to follow. Next, the next award is named after my mother-in-law, my late mother-in-law. Will you go ahead and put that up, Faith? Yvonne Etheridge. Not only was she the neighborhood mom, she was one who always go out of her way to help you watch your kids, make sure your kids were fed, even if you weren't home to feed them. We had this phrase for her. We would say she would always give you the shirt off her back. If that means she had to walk around the neighborhood in a bra, she didn't care. She would give you the shirt off her back if she needed to. She was a big, big help, big advocate and supporter of those in need who were underserved, and that's what she stood for. So we honor her today, and to help present this award will be her daughter, my wife, my better half. I'd like for you to come on up here, Shaquana Roxamore. Come on up. You gonna take the long way, babe? Jojo, you want to come up with mommy? Is that what you want to do? Come on. Come on. My 5-year-old. She didn't know this was going to happen. This was a complete surprise because Mother's Day just passed, and I came up with this idea, and I said I think this would be a great way to honor her mother, who was always going out of her way for everyone else. So I cut her off guard. It feels good. And he will receive the other half of that scholarship, which is another additional $250 to purchase his second book for college. Yeah, you gotta take a picture. Take a picture. Shake his hand. Okay, sure.
I'm going to Cal U for football and sports medicine.
All right, so now that we got our NIL deals and book scholarships out the way, we will now move to our athletic leaderships awards. All right, and as you receive your award, if you are a senior, when you receive your Hall of Fame award, if you could please tell everyone your name, what school you go to, and what school you're going to, we would appreciate it. If you are not a senior and you know what you want to do with your future, please say something as well. The floor is yours. You can go ahead and have your moment to shine as you say something about receiving this award. All right, first up for all right, the first one, the 2025 Sports Leadership Award goes to Maya Quarles for the spring sport of softball from Obama High School. Come on. Come on. Congratulations. Mia.
Yes.
It's Mia. I'm so sorry. I knew it was going to happen. Sorry about that. It's Mia.
Okay.
Here you go. Come on over here. We'll take a picture. Oh, right here. Right here. Oh, okay. We do it this way. That works. You want to say something?
Hi, I'm Mia, and I would like to be a physical therapist. Thank you.
All right, I'm getting speech coaching lessons up here now after that mistake. Next up, in the winter sport for girls basketball from Steel Valley, Dominique Ruiz. All right, Dominique. She the one with the Michael Jordan hand signature. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dominique, and I want to be an engineer.
Got it. I almost stumbled that one. It's so close, you know? Okay. Next up, in the spring sport for track and field, from Carrick High School, my alma mater, Kyan Jeter. had to rehearse that a few times. I just want to throw that out there. Your name is so close to the, celebrity dude, you know what I mean? Did I say it wrong? Jeter. That sounds a lot better than Jeter. Jeter. That works. Here you go. Congratulations.
I'm looking to become a chemist, and I'm actually looking forward to coming to the CCAC right after high school.
Yeah, right? Listen. I can't mess up this name. I was just threatened. Our VP has the same name. For the fall sport of girls volleyball from Obama High School, Sierra Thompson. I should put down that it reads, for standing out amongst your peers with your performance in the world of sports, for being an academic achiever in a classroom with a GPA with 3.2 or higher. Lastly, for being a leader inside and outside of the classroom. Continue to use the gifts and talents given to you to rise to the next level. Congratulations.
I want to be an immigration lawyer.
Oh. Immigration attorney. Now make sure I get that business card when you cross over. I know some people. All right, next fall sport for boys soccer from Carrick High School, Samuel Boyko. Congratulations. Thank you. Champ.
My name is Sam. I want to be a carpenter in the union.
I need some work done on my house right now. Just want to throw that out there. Sorry. I knew that. Ooh. All right. Next one is for a winter sport for wrestling. The school is Westinghouse, and that is Ladarius Carpenter. Oh, yeah. Future WWE. Congratulations, champ. Thank you. Thank you. I'm starting to put that together.
My name is Ladarius Carpenter, and I aim to be a therapist.
If you get started early, I know some people with some issues right now. Next up for the spring sport of baseball from the School of Obama, Elijah Rawlings. Congratulations, champ. Thank you. Here you go.
My name's Elijah, and I want to be a marine biologist.
We got some bright futures up here. All right. Next up, for a fall sport, the sport of football, from the School of Bashir, David Kessler.
My name's David Kessler, and I want to be a construction manager.
Ooh, another one. Another one for fall, sport of football, from the same school. We got to talk to them, Miss Karen. They ain't following instructions. But we're happy to present this award to Mr. Aries Bay. Y'all football players walk like some football players too. Walk like little miniature tanks. You see that?
My name's Aries Bay, and I plan to go to school to become an early education teacher.
For like the Rock Comedy Show, he gonna be an early education teacher. Imagine him being your kindergarten teacher, boy. You scared to the mud. He big as ever. Next up, spring sport, the sport of softball, out of Westinghouse. Please give it up for Miss Kanaya Baylor. Thank y'all for that assist, because I definitely almost messed that up.
My name is Kanaya Baylor, and I want to be a pediatric nurse.
Woo! It's all party. This one is the Roxamore Sports Rising Star Award, presented to Cam Walter, Fall Sports Football, Woodland Hills, for standing out amongst your peers in sports and in the classroom. He broke the all-time record for passes thrown in a high school career. He's still a junior, and he's thrown over 3,000 yards in his football career.
Thank you. My name is Cam Walter. I want to go to school for business and communications. Thank you.
get to say some things here. No. Let me do the next one next. Oh, my bad. I thought he. Whoa. Yeah, they said he did. He didn't. This one is the Roxamore Sports Network 24-25 Outstanding Achievement Award, presented to Zakir Ziggy Moore in the sport of football from Woodland Hills High School. I got a lot to say about this kid before I even give him this award. We couldn't ignore this young man. His mother wrote the most unique letter on his behalf, outlining what he has done and his achievements. It was something we could not ignore. So we created this award just for him. Congratulations.
My name is Ziggy Moore. I don't know where I'm going to college yet, but as of right now, I hold 21 Division I scholarships.
I have a few words to say about this award. We take this award extremely serious every single year. It is called the Coach of the Year Sunrise Award. We call it the Sunrise Award because in high school athletics, coaches are the beginning of kids' athletic career, not the end. Far too often, we've seen coaches not give kids the opportunity nor the time of day if they weren't doing exactly what they were being told, if they weren't part of their little clique or their club. I've watched coaches keep kids in their office and told them they didn't need to go to class. This individual represents the complete opposite of that. He went above and beyond to not only make sure his kids was there, but he helped other kids from other school districts get to things that they needed to get to as well. He is the definition of the Sunrise Award. And I couldn't be more honored and more proud to present this award to none other from Steel Valley, the coach, Coach Orlando Doolin.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, thank you for this opportunity and being recognized. I just wanted to say, I began my coaching career maybe 15 years ago. I grew up in the Homestead area in the Mon Valley, went to Steel Valley High School, played at Steel Valley High School, now I coach at Steel Valley High School, now I work at Steel Valley High School. So, I give everything to Steel Valley. A lot of my players, a lot of my students are here and receive awards. To young student athletes and students in here, keep pushing. This world is getting treacherous. Lean on those who love you. Continue to do the right thing and make the right choices for you, yourself, and your family. And just take the hard route, because that's what builds your character. Don't try to take the easy route out of everything. Take the hard route. You young men who playing football, I watch y'all. Young man, you got those offers, those 20 offers. Do what you got to do to get there. And that's important. And I'm not going to be too long. My young man over there in the corner, we started a thing this summer called the Opportunity Tour, where we work with student athletes and we take them on tour to colleges. All year we've been going on tour. Every Saturday we've been going to different schools, trying to get scholarship opportunities. We have 9 seniors going to play football at some level this year that are graduating. So, yeah, thank you again. Much love to everybody.
I don't want to follow that. Somebody else want to do the rest of this? That's a lot to follow. All right, I'll do my best. All right, first Hall of Fame award. This means this person's been playing sports all 4 years, and they're a senior. So when you come up here and receive your award, I expect you to say some things about yourself, tell folks what you plan to do and what school you plan to attend. From Steel Valley for the sport of football, K-Son Simpkins. This glass is expensive. I'm scared. Drop it.
So I'm K-Son Simpkins. Wait, we're right here. All right, my bad. I'm K-Son Simpkins. I'm going to W&J next year to play college football. You know, I'm thankful for my opportunities. I'm thankful for Coach too. He paved the way for like student athletes such as myself. I just want to thank him. You know, I want to thank God. That's all.
That's all right. Next up, senior from Clarendon High School for the spring sport of track and field, Miss Destiny Jones. Just letting you know, you can come down this way for everyone else. Yeah. Folks just want to take a little lap. I understand track and field, so I guess you want to do your lap. You know what I mean? I get it. Congratulations.
Destiny Jones, and I attended Duquesne University to study business administration.
And forgive us, you know, these things are real, trying to be sensitive with these awards. We fingerprinting them up and stuff. You might take a little Windex to it when you get home. You know what I'm saying? All right, so next up, senior out of Clarendon High School for spring sport of track and field, Miss Riani Williams.
Hi, my name is Riani Williams. I will be going to Cal U for special childhood education in the fall, and today is also my 18th birthday.
Next up, senior out of Brashear High School for the spring sport of baseball, Mr. Caden Jones.
Caden Jones, and I'm going to Point Park for business.
Next up, senior out of Still Valley High School for the fall sport of volleyball, Miss Abby Fitzgerald.
Hi, my name's Abigail Fitzgerald. I'm going to be attending Cal U to study early childhood education and special education.
Oh, is he here? Really? No? I know that kid. I didn't see his face. Next up, from the School of Senior from Still Valley High School, winter sport for boys basketball, Mr. Nate Yahas. Am I saying that right? Nate? Oh, wow. Nate not here. Is that how it's said? All right, speech lesson. I'm getting speech tutored up here. All right, next senior out of Obama High School, the winter sport of wrestling, Mr. Zane Dixon. Did I say that right, champ? That's it, thank you. Woo.
My name is Zane Dixon. I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh to study physical therapy.
If you see this look on my face, that means I'm struggling with this one. For the senior out of Still Valley High School, you might have to help me out with this, coach. Say it. Atreyu Convert. Thank you. What? I never watched that movie. The Never Ending Story. Never seen it. Sorry. I didn't want to fumble it, so I had to get some help. Sorry about that. Congratulations, Sam.
My name is Atreyu Convard, and I'm going to Rochester Institute of Technology to study cybersecurity.
Another complicated one. All right, so I got coached. Out of Clarendon High School, senior, for the fall sport of football, Drasir Jones. Did I say that right? Did I get it right? I get it right? Did I mess it up, champ? I get it right? My man. Amen. Thank you, Lord.
My name is Jasir Jones. I'm the valedictorian from Clare High School as well. Thank you. And I'm going to Robert Morris University, and my major is currently undecided.
Next up, senior out of Obama High School, fall sport football, Brian Clark. I said it right? What? Brian Clark. Sorry about that. Come on up, champ. Congratulations.
Yo, what's up? I'm Brian Clark. I will be attending Seton Hill. I'm studying sports communications, and I'm playing football. So.
Now, you heard it here first. You're doing sports communication. So if you want to come and do an internship at Roxamore Sports as a commentator, he's more than happy to do so. Absolutely. Next up, senior out of Clarendon High School, the winter sport of girls basketball, Ayanna Wade. Yeah, basketball's in her blood. She got up like she's ready to cross somebody over. You see that? Like it. Congratulations. Here you are. One of us take a picture.
My name's Ayanna Wade. I'll be attending Slippery Rock for basketball, and I'll be studying criminal justice. And I just want to say, put God first, and everything else will work out.
That's right. Amen. Yes. Yes. I love it. Put God first, and everything will work out. I'll echo that. Amen. Next up, out of Woodland Hills, senior for the spring sport of track and field, Olivia Hutcherson. Oh, you got enough bling on. You shining. I see you. Okay, all right.
My name's Olivia. I'm going to Point Park to run track and study forensic science.
And the last one, senior out of Woodland Hills High School, the winter sport of girls basketball, Miss Molly Young. Congratulations. Oh no, I'm getting cramped.
Next time we'll get a step stool. No worries.
I'm Molly Young. I'm going to CCAC for business management, and I'm majoring and I'm playing basketball there too.
So those are this year's 24-25 award recipients. Please give it up for them, everyone. Next, we will have remarks from athletic and school leadership. I believe we have one here. Ms. Karen Arnold, the head athletic director for Pittsburgh Public Schools. Please give it up for Ms. Karen Arnold.
So I just sat back here and took a whole bunch of notes, and there's a couple things I want to say. First off, congratulations to everybody, whether you're a Pittsburgh Public Schools student or a student outside of Pittsburgh Public Schools. The accolades that you are bringing forth are amazing, and it bodes well for what happens here in the city of Pittsburgh. So give yourself a round of applause. The second thing I need all you kids to do, which I do all the time, is look at your parent, significant other, whoever came here with you tonight, and say thank you and give a round of applause because they also helped you as well. It's really important that we have community members like Mr. Roxamore, who is an Alderney's parent, by the way, and his wife back there as well. And there's wonderful kids. I've just listened to them the whole time, and it's been amazing, and I've just sat there and laughed, and I love it. So it's just great to see that we have people that give back to the community and support our kids. It's very important. I am also a graduate of Pittsburgh Public Schools. I'm a Brashear Bullet, I'm going to say it. And I did leave and go off to college, too, and played soccer in college, and then came back to Pittsburgh Public Schools because this is what I knew I wanted to do. So kids, go out there. Take every advantage that's offered to you because you never know where it's going to lead. Thank you very much and have a great evening.
Are there any other athletic school leadership members in the audience? Very well. We'll move on to our closer. Our keynote speaker is a mentor. He's a future author. He is a Penn State Emeritus, do I say that right? Do I got that right? Penn State Emeritus Professor for African History Studies, Dr. Tony Mitchell.
How's everybody doing? I learned a long time ago when you're the last speaker to be brief, and be gone. But I am going to take a few minutes because this is a great day. And first, I want to thank Mr. Roxamore for inviting me to share my experience working with student athletes at Penn State. In 2022, I retired after 37 years at Penn State. And over that period of time, I had an opportunity to work with many athletes from around the country. So tonight, what I really wanted to talk about is what it means to say that you are a student athlete and what it means to become a student athlete in college. A little bit more about Mr. Roxamore. In teaching thousands of students, he was an outstanding student, a very serious student. And the first time I met him over 25 years ago, I knew then that his destiny would be great. He had a very focused, serious personality with a very warm humor, but he was very committed to serving his family and serving his community. And that's something that really stood out about him. And so tonight, the fact that all of you are here, you are a part of a vision that he envisioned decades ago. I also want to thank the parents who are here today. I want to thank the parents. Raise your hands, parents, because every athlete should understand that without parents who make the sacrifice that you parents make to support your children while playing a sport is something that oftentimes I think children, teenagers, and young adults may not realize until they are out of high school. So for the parents who are here tonight, I commend you and I congratulate you for the sacrifices that you have made for your children. And for the coaches who are here, how many coaches are here? I know we have our coach here. Coaches. Growing up in the 60s and 70s in Beaver County, coming out of Aliquippa and Beaver Falls, playing high school football and basketball. The coaches that came into my life were coaches who not only taught me how to play a sport, they taught me what it meant to have good character. And about 5 years ago, I woke up one morning and I decided that I should reach out to my high school basketball coach and thank him for all of the little things that he did in my life that didn't happen on the basketball court, that happened in the neighborhood. And even though at age 90 plus, he wasn't able to fully speak to me, his wife said, he remembers you and he's so happy and proud that you've done something with your life. And this is the role that our coaches play. So to the coaches who are here tonight, I commend you for the great work that you do. But I really want to focus on our student athletes. I commend and congratulate all of you who are being recognized and honored tonight for your participation and achievements. This is a day that you will remember for the rest of your lives. You see, practice makes permanent, as our coach will tell you. This is why young athletes need coaches to help them understand how to play the sport, how to develop the fundamentals to participate in competition. At Penn State, I co-founded a mentoring program for first and second year male students. Most of these students were high school athletes who were outstanding performers in high school athletics. However, most were not outstanding performers in the classroom. Most of these young men had athletic egos. They were alpha in terms of their identities as athletes, but when it came to the classroom, they were very small in terms of understanding how to negotiate the college classroom. And I decided, along with another faculty member, that we were going to start a mentoring program to keep many of these young men eligible during that first and second semester, and even into the second year, so that they would be able to continue to play their sport. In education, the word student comes before athlete. And in high school and college, you must become today strong student athletes. My message tonight, making an impact, doing your best as a student athlete. Can you do harder, better? Can you do harder, better? In our mentoring program from 2010 to 2022, before I retired, over 300 students, most were student athletes from the Pittsburgh area and urban cities such as Philadelphia, New York City, Baltimore, Chicago, Richmond, Virginia, Miami, Florida, to name a few cities, were in the program. And it's always interesting when young men and women from Pittsburgh meet young men and women from Philadelphia, from New York City, who bring their game, who bring their cred to the college classroom, and also to whatever sport they're playing. Some of these athletes were Division I high school recruits. However, they did not excel in the classroom, which impacted on the recruiters' offers and why they ended up at Penn State. Now, here's some important NCAA data that I think all of you should know. How many of you are willing to do harder, better? As you move on from high school to college, how many of you are willing to do harder, better. Because in college, it's not going to be easier. As your coaches know, of the 8 million high school student athletes, only about 160,000, or 2%, receive athletic scholarships to play a sport in college. Only about 2%. Today, only about 4% of high school basketball players will play basketball, and only 1% at a Division I level. One of my high school classmates was the Division I basketball recruit, and I will never forget, he went Division I, and the first Christmas break he came home and he said, you know what? They brought in 10 freshmen, and all of us were scoring 30 points a game in high school. But you know what? If I'm gonna make it, I gotta get better. He had a wake-up call. So the importance of understanding doing harder, better. In football, only 10,000 receive scholarships at the 125 Division I football programs. The Division I schools can scout hundreds of 6'5", 300-pound linemen and make offers to 10 of these individuals. My mentor was a high school All-American basketball player who worked in the athletic department at Penn State. And the coach's philosophy was, scout the nation and find me 10 6'5", 300-pound linemen, and then we'll teach them the Penn State way. That's part of the philosophy of many major colleges and universities. At lower division schools, you can receive partial scholarships and grants if you can demonstrate your ability to stay eligible. In our mentoring program, the theme that many of the young men would say we taught them is, we gonna keep it real. You got here, but can you stay here? Our job is to keep you here. Now, on a professional level, the most talented and hardest workers get selected every year in the NBA, the NFL, and today, young ladies, the WNBA. So here's some things to think about. In the NBA, there are over 450 players on 30 teams. That's 15 per team. In the NFL, there are 1,696 players on 32 teams. That's 12 per team. That's 53 per team. In the WNBA, there are 156 players on 13 teams. Can you do harder, better if sports is your dream? So if you aspire to earn an academic or athletic scholarship to play your sport in college, are you willing to do harder, better? If you are, then you should also aspire and prepare to excel as a student athlete. And again, so many of you tonight who are on this stage are already demonstrating that you are student athletes performing above a 2.0 or a 2.5. Today, as your coaches know, college athletics is a business. It is a big business. At the Division I level, this factor is why the NIL, your name, your image, and your likeness agreement is attracting many Division I schools to entice athletes to stay in college for a full 5 years to maintain not only their eligibility, but also to be paid to play basketball or football in college. Now we're talking about Paige Beckers. Now we're talking about Juju Watkins, who probably made over $500,000 this year at Connecticut and USC. Are you all hearing me? This is the changing landscape of college athletics. So again, my message tonight is making an impact. Can you do harder, better? In our interviews with our student athletes, they shared with us 4 reasons that impacted their selection and their admission to Penn State. Parents, I want you to think about this. 1, a desire to continue to play the sport they love in college. 2, a desire to use athletics to better their lives. 3, a desire to earn a college degree. And 4, a desire to become a positive role model for someone in their family or community. So to our young athletes here, I'm gonna keep it 100. Be careful what you put on social media. Be careful what you put on social media. Be careful what you put on social media, because guess what? College recruiters and admission officers do what? If they're going to give you a 4-year scholarship for $250,000, they're going to investigate your personal character. Be careful what you put on social media. Are you all hearing me? This is not a lecture. Feels like a lecture, don't it? So in moving forward, many of these students in our mentoring program, at least 50%, were first-generation collegians. How many of you would be the first in your family to attend college? How many of you would be the first in your family to attend college? About 75% were from communities like all of the school districts mentioned here today. Small town communities in Western PA, and when you attend college, you're going to be meeting students from all over the world. You're going to meet students from all over the world who may think a little bit differently about themselves and may see you a little bit differently than you see yourself. Are you all hearing me? So my question to our honorees tonight, how will you use your talents in athletics to better your life and make an impact like Mr. Roxamore? The fact that you're receiving recognition today tells me that all of you have the potential to excel in college athletics or any field that you choose and make an impact in your lives and the lives of members of your families. My second question is, are you willing to work harder? What does it mean to work harder? What does it mean to do harder better? To become a student athlete, play your sport in college, and graduate from college. The average NFL career is around 4 to 5 years, unless you're at the highest level. In the NBA currently, there's only 1 or 2 players from Western PA in the NBA. And back in the 1960s and 70s, some of the top players in the United States came from Western PA. That has changed a little bit in recent decades. In our mentoring program, many of our students told us some things about college. They told us that the college classroom was way harder than the high school classroom. They told us that the college classroom and the expectations of college professors was a whole lot different than the high school classroom and your teachers, who probably show you a lot of love, but at the end of the day, are they challenging you to do your best? Are they teaching you at the optimum level? They told us that college practices in their sports were much harder than high school practices. They told us that some of their teammates, they quickly realized, were more talented, were more committed to putting in the extra jump shots, just getting on the field early and being the last to leave. Can you do harder, better? They told us that getting out of bed at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning to hit the gym, to hit the track, was a challenge that some of them, their first semester, didn't figure that out until their second semester or third semester. So it's important to recognize that the college classroom, the college environment, your college coaches are going to make it harder. They're not going to make it easier. They're going to make it harder to assess if their investment in you as a student athlete is going to pay off in terms of being able to put you on the court, to put you on the field, or put you in a position to excel. Are you all hearing me? They also told us that they didn't like the cafeteria food. They also told us that the overall experience their first semester required having strong engagement with caring adults who look like them and came from their communities. So these are just a few of the lessons that we learned from our student athletes. So in closing, I want to share with you something that I learned many, many years ago, and it was taught to me by my grandmother. A very simple pledge. She said, if you believe, you can achieve. If you believe, you can achieve. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. So repeat after me. If I believe, I can achieve. If it can be, it is up to me. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until my good is better and my better is best. Thank you. I wish all of you the best in your careers. Yes, sir.
All right, folks. I want to thank you all for coming. On your way out, all the recipients, we would like for you to take a picture with your award in front of the backdrop and during the interview before you head home. Please travel safe. Thank you so much. Give it up for them, everyone who have received an award here again tonight. Thank you. We'll see you next time. James. Switch to camera 3.
Remember, we're a lot of people listening. Remember that. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. No problem. Thanks for what you did. No problem. Appreciate you. I see you with the award. I was about to tell you.
I see you when you first got up there. You was like that. Your eyes was closed.
I was looking down. I don't want to stick with people. You know what I mean?
With post-game interview, and I'm here.
Iona Wade. I'm a senior.
In what school?
I'm Clarendon.
Clarendon. And I have a quick question. This award, what did you think you achieved by being not only a athlete on the field, but in your classrooms being a leader? What does that mean for you?
Yeah, I mean, it just shows my ability to just go out there and score, put the two together at athletic and in school. So I definitely think it means a lot, and show kids that's coming up that they can be able to do both.
Absolutely. And also, we're going to go this here. Who do you want to shout yourself out to? Who do you want to thank for this award, this post-game interview? Thank you for having me around, and you have a good day. Everybody, who's next? Fifth.
Mia Quirrell.
Junior.
Yeah.
What school?
Obama.
Obama Academy. I gotta live. And how does it feel to be having this award, not just by awarding yourself, but on the field, but off the field as well too?
It feels really good, special, and Yeah, it just feels really good.
At the Roxamore Sports.
I want parents, all my siblings, my coaches, and my teachers. Yeah.
And you know what? We're glad to have you here. Thank you again and congratulations. All right.
Boyko.
Sammy Boyko. And what's your year?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. And what school?
Carrick High School.
Mr. Rock himself. So also, I want to let you know to get this not only on this.
Good. It feels like it's gonna be the beginning. There's more coming.
Alrighty. Anybody you want to thank for this event, for coming here?
I want to thank my family, my parents, especially my little brother, everybody that's supporting me.
Absolutely. Good luck to you, man. Many more to come. Yeah, come on. Now, how do you off, but also, who do you want to shout out to? Be coming here this far. You want to shout yourself out to?
I want to thank God for everything. Bringing me out here, but
God is good all the time and all the time.
Yes, sir.
God is good. Okay. I'm a caddy. What grade? I'm a senior. Senior. How do you feel on getting this award and doing everything you can achieve on the court, not on the field, but off the field academically? How does that feel for you to get this compliment here at the Roxamore Sports?
It feels great because it shows that all my hard my family, my grandma and my mom, they always
Post game, and we're feel on getting this award here. Not
feels great to be shouted out. All my hard work finally put out. I'd like to thank my coaches, my parents, and my family for holding me down during these times. I'm forever grateful.
To have here.
Vic Kessler.
What's your school?
Your Bulls.
Brashear. And what?
9th grade.
Freshman.
Yes, sir.
Hey, got to way to go.
It feels good because all my hard work pays off on and off the field, in the classroom, and everything.
Yes, sir. And who do you thank here for being here at this award banquet, getting the awards, getting here recognition? Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out my parents, and I want to shout out all the coaches who put in their time with me personally, on off the record and on the record without nobody knowing.
And yes, sir. Mr. David Hay. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
Switch spots.
Thompson.
Hey, another Obama Academy. And Miss Thompson, how does it feel to get this award here, to be not known, recognized only you're on the field, but off the field academically? How does that feel for you?
Because like I put in a lot of time into my work, and I make sure that it's like outstanding.
Does pay off. Anybody you want to thank and shout out to at back home?
My parents, especially for my height, because you know, most likely to get a lot of top people with sports. So, yeah.
And once again, me and Mr. James here would like to thank you for being a part of this banquet. And you have a great. Hard work does pay off, and that's the best thing about it.
Oh, no doubt, all the time.
Already, no introductions here. We here with who? What's really young here, and Miss Young, how does it feel to get all these accomplishments here, but not for your on the court accomplishments, but off the court too, as like being a leader to your group? Because we all seen it this season. You've been a great leader to the kids, to the team, and you've been a great leader academically. So how does it be a part of the Roxamore Sports Awards?
Makes me feel pretty good to show everyone that I'm like moving up in life and everything, showing the little kids how to do it, how to play basketball. I love it.
And anybody shout out night here? You got. Who do you want to?
I would say my family, my coaches, and that's about it.
All right. Thank you, my Leon. And you have a good year. Alrighty, and we are here live and direct at the Roxamore Sports. You're with.
My name is Cotton Jeter. I'm from Carrick. I'm in the 11th grade.
All right, and Mr. Jeter, you've seen this award here as a fellow Carrick alumni from Mr. Rockymore himself. How does it feel to get this award and being recognized, but not by your on-field activities, but off the field too? Like, you're showing leadership, you're taking accountability, credibility for helping other people out. How does that feel to get this prestige award here for this network?
It feels really good. And say that I think all to even do the things that I'm doing, like the ability even from one place to another, the ability to even everything. And
God is good all the time, and all the time? All the time. And look at this. Congratulations again, Mr. Thank you for having me. Have a good one. Hard work definitely pays off, and we love to see you here.
Hello, how are you?
Alrighty, we are here with
Dominic.
What's your year? Okay, and Miss Ruth about getting the accomplishment award here for the Roxamore Sports Network, not as only for on the court, but off the court as well, for your leadership and being a big leader for your school. How does that feel for you? I want to shout out and thank out here this year.
My family, friends, teammates, and coaches.
I see your mom. Tell me you better say thank me right now. And Miss Ruiz, I want to say thank you again and congratulations for the award. We are glad to have you here for the award banquet here. And you have a good one.
And always keep up the good work.
Absolute hard work pays off. Oh man. All right. Live at the Roxamore Sports Network post-game awards banquet. Post-awards banquet. We're here with
First on how?
School.
Still Valley.
Year.
20.
How you feel about getting this award here, as awarding yourself, but not only on the court, but we know how your accomplishments off the court, like your academics, it speaks for itself. How do you feel to get this award, a nice, prestigious, ever-growing and expanding network?
Let's put my name out there more
for other people to give me opportunities as well to get NIL deals. And not just NIL deals, but like just get my name out there more than anybody that's willing like to just know who I am as a person. But it's honestly a great experience. And also, one more thing, Mr. Hoff, who do you want to thank for this coming here tonight, showing this award, showing that who you want to thank for having all this accomplishments here for you right now? I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my coaches, teammates, friends, and most importantly, God. And thank you, Mr. Hoff, and congratulations once again, man. You do deserve it. Thank you.
Good job. Good luck in the future, my brother.
Last name wrong like a dozen times.
What's going on, brother? Not bad, man.
Ooh, what you mean? Now, we are out here in the post-game interview with.
Yeah. My senior year.
How does it feel to get this award and achievement here from the Roxamore Sports Network and his crew for not being a good player on the field and on the court, but off the field too? You became a great leader to the school, your students, and your teammates. How does that feel for you?
Being recognized for something that I work so hard to work hard for, that's it.
Who do you want to thank here this year for being here at this award banquet? Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my everybody.
You up here, man, but you have a good day, man.
Once again, congrats and keep up the good work, bro. We always.
Now this is the man of the hour.
How you doing, Coach?
The most outstanding. I'm gonna make sure you say his name himself, Mr.
Senior high.
Yes, sir. And look at that, and that award speaks for itself. 2024-2025 Coach of the Year Sunrise Award. Now, Mr. How does it feel to get at an award at such a nice event such as this tonight?
It's crazy. I feel extremely honored. And I worked so hard throughout the school year to provide opportunities and make sure our young men are on track and on the right track. So this is for all of my guys. It's not just for me, it's for all of my guys.
And that's right. And to Steel Valley's coaches, athletics department, they have been really, really great all year this year. And also, one more question. Who would you like to thank to be here at this night?
She's been with me thick and sure I was on the right track. Just, understanding who she is saved me from a lot of bad decisions, making a lot of bad decisions in life. So I want to thank my wife. She holds me down.
And we want to say this in. We appreciate this again for this award and thing to not just to the coaches and the players of the football team, and we grateful to you as well. And
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love, young sir. Much love.
Sir.
Much love,
Thank
sir.
you for everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, Coach, for us tonight and everything you've done for the community. And here on the Roxamore Sports Network, we're just always here to just showcase all the talent in Western Pennsylvania and everything we could do to display all the student athletes and just help them get better in life and just be better people off the field. That's what this is all about, being leaders on and off the field. And remember, education always comes first.
And here's a saying I want to say to all the kids that was awarded this award: never dwell on the past, on what happened. Focus on the present, because tomorrow is never certain. And you keep that up, anything is possible through the glory, the gift of God. Anything is possible.
So that's why you grind every day, all day.
Hard work pays off. And also,
whatever you guys want to do. You ready to wrap it up? Let's wrap it up.
So let's just actually, before we wrap it up, we got to get the big man on the screen here. Now, come on. Come on.
Okay. All right. I'll flow with it.
Ready?
I'll flow with it. Okay. I'm humble.
And this is the man who had this whole event planned out for these kids here. And like he always tells me, the kids always come first here because this is all for them. It's not for him. It's for them because they want a better future. And what he said earlier, we want more HBCU opportunities for these students because they deserve it and they need to earn it. So, Mr. Rock, can you tell them exactly what do you mean by that all that times?
Well, right now, with us having a partnership with the My Niche TV network and the Solas Incorporated out of Oklahoma, I want to thank Mr. Jackson, Mr. Kajunga Jackson, who is the CEO of that company, for the prestigious opportunity. He is also one of the founding members of the HBCU Plus and HBCU Go. And, you know, they gave us a really great opportunity to start having the ability to broadcast sports for black collegiate athletes. And we're about to start doing a whole lot of that up and down the East Coast. We're just waiting on the day when we can actually call it what it's officially going to be. I can't say what that is right now, but I'm looking forward to that I can. Why? Because it's not about me. It's about what God is using and doing through me. And I just want to stay humble and allow him to elevate me, not to elevate myself.
Really wise words from a humble man there for this network. And you know what? And as me and James like to say, it's an honor to see this come to fruition for these kids. This is my first year doing it. And, you know, I had a little rocky, but I think I started off smooth on the scales here. But I got a lot of work to do.
It's all good, man. Just remember the mission and the drive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sports Network. It's just all. It's the mission and drive. We're just trying to help student athletes become better people in the community and have integrity. Just showcase what we're about.
Yes, sir.
Also, next year will be Roxamore's 20th anniversary. So we will have a big celebration, and everything we do will have the number 20 on it. So I'm going to get shirts made with the number 20 on it. 20 years of being actively known in the public and in service. Roxamore Sports, Records, and Films has been in existence since 2006. Next year will be 20 years. Looking forward to it.
Be saying this early, happy 20-year anniversary for the Roxamore Sports Network, even though I've only known this for 4 years. But hey, and these people here is amazing. They also give people like me a chance to do and exert my talents and unleash my potential. And I want to thank Mr. Rock for that today, who's been nothing but like a great leader to me and helping me better myself, not only in my life, but help in professional life as well. So this is all for you, and we appreciate you here, and all of our whole crew appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And once again, just remember, carpe diem. Don't give in to peer pressure. And just follow us to your parents and just do the right thing in life. That's all.
Take us home.
All righty, and we want you guys to know that all rights are reserved within the Roxamore Sports Network and our executive producer, Mr. Leon Rockymore. If you want to have permission, you need to have written consent from the big man himself. But also, we got more things planned out. We have flag football, 7-on-7 football. All righty. We got a 7-on-7 football event tomorrow, and you do not want to miss it out. You can catch it here on the RoxamoreSportsNetwork.com, but you can also check it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and also My Niche Network TV. Thank you all. Y'all have a good one, and we'll be seeing y'all tomorrow.
Good night.